Hey guys, hello. Welcome to my channel. Today, you're just gonna have to excuse me. This is my first day off in closing out a 50-hour week. So I am really exhausted. We lost a couple of team members at my job, so we're just like all putting in some extra hours. I do have a giant fucking like Rudolph zit on the tip of my nose that has a really shit concealer job because, like, you guys, this is my bedroom. Like, I'm in the actual bed because I'm not getting up today. Oh, and I have to be super careful because my phone that I'm filming on is just propped up on some pillows 'cause I'm not getting up. Like, my hair is a hot ass mess. I've had some like pain recently, and it's, I don't know if it's just working all the time, and you know the kind of work that I do is like some physically stuff. Wow, the concealer on my nose looks so bad. But this shoulder is just in so much pain all the time that I'm just like, I just need to rest today. I need to lay in the bed. I don't even know if you guys are gonna be able to hear me well, and we're just kind of using some natural light from my bedroom window to instead of our ring light. And I should have honestly set up myself the other way, but my room's super dirty and I don't want you guys to see that, so because I'm not cleaning it because I'm super tired. That's not so bad. Okay, there we go. You can see my robe hanging in my open closet, so that's awesome. Super clean and wonderful in here. But anyway, so today we are going to talk about Poe, the Shiba that we recently adopted, who is napping, and just kind of a little bit about him because you guys know I didn't really have any intention at all in adopting any other animals because I have a bunch. Like, I got a lot of animals. I am not a like animal hoarder, so I mean, I don't have enough that you would consider me an animal hoarder, but you know, sometimes there's just no way this angle's gonna be great. I'm just gonna lean. I don't care. I don't care at all. I'm so fucking tired. Look at this hair. Look at that. Like, I clearly just don't give a shit. Anyway, so he just kind of came to us sporadically, honestly. Like, we got him in kind of an unusual way. You know, we always rescue. He was actually a patient at the hospital that I work for, and he's had some issues with him being so young. His owners, who were I mean, wonderful people. We keep in contact. We talk about him. You know, I keep them updated. They ask about him. It's not like, this is not a, he was with bad owners, because it's not the truth, because he wasn't. He was with great owners that knew, like, when they had to draw the line and be like, okay, like, this is a lot, and like, I don't know if we can afford to take care of him properly if he's going to have ongoing issues. So what we do know about him, let's do that first. What do we know? He is a AKC registered purebred red sesame Shiba Inu from supposedly a championship show dog bloodline, and his owners did have intention to show him like he was going to be a show dog. And he, at 9 or 10 weeks of age, he's only 10 and a half weeks now, he'll be 11 weeks in 2 days old, but he was going to be shown, and he started having signs that the owners believed and their doctor believed was potentially focal seizures. And if you have seizures when you're super young like that, like, it can be a whole lot of different issues. Like, you know, there are times when it's just isolated incidents, or it can be stuff like inner ear that makes it appear that they're having seizures. But his owners were like, you know, worst case scenario, if he does have ongoing problems and needs brain scans from the neurologist, and seizure medication, especially Keppra, which is a really like popular, I don't really want to say popular medication, but it is, it's a really common medication, is on, it's a national shortage right now. So anybody whose dog is taking Keppra, it has actually doubled in price, doubled in price. And we buy ours from a compounding pharmacy, and it has gone up. For a month supply of it went from being about $70 to being about $150. And that's just that one medication. Some dogs have to take multiple medications. Some dogs take phenobarbital. Some dogs take potassium bromide. It just really depends. We're in the process of like, he's just on medical observation right now, so we can really get a good grasp of what's going on with him. to see like if we're gonna do, because my doctor is just of the mind like me, like he's a baby, like we need to see some more like signs and symptoms before we put this teeny baby on some medication. But anyway, they contacted the hospital and we're like, you know, we're going to find him a new home that can afford to treat him, and you know, we both like love him so much that we'll run our, like we will go bankrupt, we will like lose our house trying to take care of him, because we would do it because we care about him. So I was like, okay. I just happened to be the person that picked up the phone that day, and I was like, cool, send me some information, like I'll see what I can do, because I had known him for, you know, they only had him for about 2 weeks, because you can only sell a dog in the state of Florida at 8 weeks old. So he was about 10 weeks old when I got him. I've had him for less than a week. But anyway, so I knew who he was. I knew the dog, and I was like, he's awesome. Like, it shouldn't be hard. Send me some stuff over. And I got really concerned about halfway through this process. It was I mean, this whole thing was so fast. It was maybe a day that this happened, and I got concerned. So I was like, well, because he's cool. Like, and they were not asking anything for him because they're great people, and they were like, you know, his medical bills are going to be expensive enough without us trying to like sell him, because that's not fair. And basically I got concerned about halfway through, and I was talking to my husband. We were just like, you know, I'm just concerned that somebody is going to want to adopt him because he's like a cool dog and not take into account his medical issues, and then he could potentially be put in a fatal like position because somebody wanted to just get him because he's cool. Like, he's a cool breed with a rare coloring, with a pedigree, and people would want to have that and not take into account the fact that he could potentially be an epileptic dog. And then he would just get like bred, which we didn't want, because that is genetic and it's irresponsible to breed a dog that has seizures. So it just a whole lot of factors. And then my husband actually was like, you know who really should take him? You. I was just like, I have a puppy already. Like, Kevin is only 10 months old now, and he's not a lot of work. He's an amazing, wonderful, like the easiest dog I've ever owned in my life. But he does take a lot of attention because he is such a mama's boy, and I'm gone at work all the time. So when we come home, like, I have to focus a lot of my energy on just being like, it's okay, your mommy's here. He sleeps in the bed with me. He sleeps on my pillow. And I don't want him to feel like slighted in any way, that just like, oh, well, I just went and got another dog because fuck you, Kevin. Like, you know, not that I would, you guys know how much I like that dog. Is like the key to my soul. Like, I just love him so much, and I was just concerned in that aspect. But then me and my husband talked about it more. He's like, I really want him. Like, I think he's great. Like, I want him. Like, I want a dog that's mine. Like, all the other animals are yours. So, like, I would like to have a puppy that, like, I can, you know, raise, and, you know, we can do this for him, because with, like, my job, I can really get a lot of breaks in pricing. Not like on medication, that's still going to be really expensive, but I can get breaks on pricing on other stuff, like all other medical care. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would be able to get things for cheaper than someone else could. So it is within my range to take care of an epileptic dog, because we have BMO and she's got problems, and so it's nothing that we haven't done before. It's nothing we haven't experienced. We have had animals with special needs before. You guys remember Waffles? She was deaf and heartworm positive, and there was, you know, we've had some special needs animals in the past, and we've really enjoyed them so much. They're just so, I don't know, they're so special to us. So anyway, I called the owners back and was like, you know what? Like, I just basically straight up was like, I'll take him. And it was a big thing, and they came and met me. I mean, they'd met me before, but, like, you know, we sat down and talked for a long time, and, you know, we went over, like, what we were going to do as far as treatment, and I told them I was completely fine with, like, keeping communication lines. Like, it's an open adoption. Like, you can see pictures of him. Like, I will talk to you guys. You can, you know, talk to me. You can ask me questions. I'll send you pictures. We'll keep you updated. And it turns out those guys are like my buds now. Like, they're my friends. Like, they're really good people. Like, they really just genuinely loved this dog and wanted him to have a good home. And I'm just really happy that I have the means in my profession that I can take care of him. But let's get him. Hey, Bubba. Hi, baby. Come here. Let's go meet your fans. Let's go meet your fans. This is Poe. He's a grouchy bug because he was asleep. He may go back to sleep. Okay. But he is just a little love. Now, he is a Shiba Inu, and there... Okay, hi. Am I bothering you? Okay, I'll hold you. And Shibas are not necessarily the snuggliest of dogs. If you have never heard of the brand, if you've never heard of the breed, they are difficult breed of dog. Like, that's... they do have... They're very stubborn. They are in the Spitz family, like Akitas are in the Spitz family. This is the snuggliest Shiba I've ever met in my life. They're really just like, I want to be by myself. Like, I'll be near you, but I don't want to, like, be on you, and I don't want to, you know, they're not Kevin Cuddlebugs. They're loud. They don't bark. They yell. It's like a screechy scream, woman screaming sound. Like if you step on a puppy's tail, you know that horrible loud scream they make? That's his noise. He makes that noise all the time because that's just the sound that they make. They don't have big, deep... Okay, baby, I'm sorry. Big, deep, manly barks. Let's get down here so you can see him better because he doesn't really need to see me at this point. But he likes to be held, and he's such a smart guy. Like, he's learned so many tricks already, but like I said, they are stubborn. There needs to be, the way you train them is very different than you would train most pets, because he won't even come to you if he doesn't feel like it. It's like, you can tell that he can hear you, but he just may not respond if he doesn't want to. What am I getting on your nerves? Okay, come on up. There you go. Okay, but like, everything has got to be reward based with Shibas. Alright, get down, that's fine. He doesn't want to be in the spotlight anymore. But it needs to be reward based when you're talking about raising them, because they do things the way that they want to do things. Like, it's not I do this because I love you and I want to make you happy. Like Kevin Mutt Dogs, you know. It's, I will do it if I feel like it and what's in it for me. Like, oh, you want me to sit? What am I going to get for that? You want me to come to you when you call my name? Well, what's in it for me? So, that was not really, I wouldn't really say a challenge. He's not challenging. That's not really the right word. It's just different than the way we'd normally raise other dogs. But luckily, let's look at him. He's asleep. Hold on, it's really cute. Hi, Baba. You getting some good sleeps? You getting some sleeps? Want me to leave you alone? You want me to leave you alone? Okay. But I can't really remember what I was saying, to be honest with you, because I'm like asleep right now. I'm so tired. But he has really been a cool guy. Like, he gets along uncharacteristically well with our dogs and cats and children, which is, honestly, it's a great environment for Shiba Inu to be raised in, because they can be like a little nippy, and he's still, I mean, he is now, but he's like, I think, regular puppy nippy. I don't think he's any extra than any other, like, brand new living creature. But him and Kevin are best friends. Like, all my worries about Kevin, like accepting him and being upset with me, are just thrown away. Kevin still sleeps in the bed with me by himself, and Poe does not sleep in the bed because I'm so scared, because he's so little. He looks bigger for some reason in pictures and videos. He only weighs 10 pounds. Like, he's a little guy. And he only, what did I just say? Only weighs 10 pounds. Oh yeah, I'm scared that he's going to jump off the bed when I'm asleep and hurt himself. So, really, like, my husband has been sleeping on the couch with the dog. So we can know, like, when he's go out, he has never peed in my house. He lets you know when he has to go potty. They're very smart. Like, just today, this morning, in about an hour, he learned 2 new tricks. Just because I was giving him little treats. And he was like, cool, you'll give me a treat if I put my paw in your hand? Fine. If I put my tummy on the ground to lay down? Alright, cool. Like, we've just been working a little on obedience training. Like, come when I call you. But that's just gonna be kind of a process because he's still a puppy, and they're not like eager to please you like other breeds of dogs. Not that I'm not saying they're more like cats. They're more of they're cats in the way that they behave. So, sorry, there's a giant lizard outside on my fence. It is like this long, and it's so distracting because I just keep looking at it. It's just like, nah, 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 nah. This, I mean, like, huge. Look, it is big. Anyway, sorry. So this video is gonna be pretty short. I just wanted to introduce him to you guys and talk about him a little bit and how he came to us, and we think he's awesome, and I think he's the coolest guy. He's the coolest little dog, and we really enjoy him, and he gets along great with everyone else. Zoe, she's not like, she's older. I mean, she's not like old, but she'll be 5 this year, and then the other 2 are 10 months old and 10 weeks old. Like they're young, so she doesn't really want to play all the time. She'll play when she feels like it, but she really watches out for him. Like if she hears him like yelling, like they yell, she comes and sees what's wrong and like what's going on, is he okay? But she doesn't really want to like play and be his best friend. But him and Kevin are best friends. Like they run around together, play together, they just puppy together. Kevin lets him jump on his head and sit on him and lay on him. Like he doesn't care. Like he's just like, this is my new best friend and I love him so much. We just really love him. And my husband is so smitten. Like he carries his dog around like that. His paws are so soft because they rarely touch the ground. And he is just so in love with him. He feeds him like 4 times a day, brushes him every day, bathes him every couple of days, like just everything, like gives him treats. He has tons of toys, he has his own stuff, and my husband's really into this, which is great because like taking care of 2 puppies by yourself is kind of a lot. So I'm glad he's super obsessed with him. And if you guys know anything about my husband, like he is like me in the aspect of he wants animals to have good homes, but like he doesn't get like crazy like I'm so in love with this animal that I will die if I don't, you know, if I can't hug it for the rest of my life kind of thing. He's just kind of like, we're gonna give them a good home because they're a living thing, but he's not super like in love with them the way that I am, which I mean that's why doesn't do the same job that I do, because that's just not his thing. He likes them, he thinks they're cool, but he's not like, these are my children. I'm just like, they're 100%, they're my kids. And he's like, they're our dogs, so I love them, but they're not like our kids. I'm like, yes they are, yes they are. And now that he has Poe, he's like, oh my god, yeah, yep, they're like, yep, I get it. I get it. Like this is like a child. This is like our baby. I'm like, yeah. I see how I feel all the time. So that was kind of a cool thing with my husband, to have the first time he's ever just like fallen in love with an animal. Like he liked Sprinkles, rest in peace. He likes, I'm not saying he doesn't love them and like them. It's just a different feeling. Like I like every dog I meet. I'm not madly in love with every dog I meet like I am with Zoe and Kevin and now Poe, because I do love him so much. Like Kevin and I have a very special bond, and Zoe is my 3rd child. Like I will say, okay, well, yeah, sure, Kevin's my dog, but I've had my youngest kid, like human child, is only 6 months older than Zoe. So I've had Zoe almost as long as I've had my daughter. So that's my like 3rd, that is my infant child. Like I don't care what anybody says, like don't care. And I'm a mom, and it used to really bother me when people would be like, oh, happy Mother's Day to all the dog moms, and I'm just like, oh no, I get it for sure now. Like yep, absolutely fucking get it, because these are like my children. Like I love them so much, and I just wanted to give you guys an update on them. Everyone else is fine. The cats, Gunter hates him because Gunter doesn't like any of them. Gunter just likes me, and BMO loves him because they're the same size. And she likes all the dogs. She's always liked dogs because she was, you know, like 4 weeks old, I think, like tiny when we got her, and we have always had dogs. So that is the long and drawn out version of the story of how I now have 5 animals in my house. It's a lot of work, but I just look at this little face, and how is that not worth it? Like, how is that not worth it? Huh? Pogo. You seepy man. But like he'll scoot close to me, like this is where I'm sitting, that's where he is. But he's like, I don't. Oh my god, that was so cute. He stretched. Don't look at my closet. Technically, that's Tony's closet. I have the closet in another room, but anyway. that's it, you guys. I know I haven't been uploading that much, but I'm so busy. I'm going back to sleep now. Because I need this small day off, and I'm so tired. But I just wanted to throw up some kind of content for you guys, because for a couple weeks there I was getting really good at like pre-filming. I would like pump out like 3 videos like pre-filmed in a day, and then I would have content to go up, but I just haven't really had the time, and especially with the new puppy, and then Kevin's still a puppy, so that's, you know, it's just a lot of stuff, and the cats and Zoe and children and work, and it's a lot. And I'm grateful that you guys still stick around and you still give a shit like about me posting. But anyway, I'm gonna cut this video off here. If you would like, you can go ahead and subscribe to this channel. It's a whole lot of everything going on over here. Like, we do all kind of different videos. And if you'd like to follow me on my other social media accounts, you can follow me on Instagram at grungexglitterx, where I am the most active. And you can follow me on Twitter and Snapchat at grungexglitter. I love you guys so much. Leave me a comment down below about Poe or Shibas or your pets. Just let me know what's going on in your guys' lives. And hopefully I'll see you soon. Bye.